What is going on, guys? Jared here from the Figure Bros, and today we're taking a look at a new release from Medicom Mafex Toys. This time we are looking at Bane. Now, this will go great with their Mafex Knightfall Batman they just released. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and take a closer look. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start out with the articulation of this new Mafex Bane. Starting with the head, you do get some pretty good movement back, pretty good movement down, good side to side. There is a double ball peg in here. I don't like when they slightly angle it like that. I prefer just a straight ball peg, but it works just fine. And then you've got one down at the neck too, of course, so you get movement all around there. Very good. Shoulders, full 90. You do have a bit of a butterfly joint in there. You're not going to get a ton of range, but it definitely helps to do things like get his arm across his chest pretty well. Like that. You do get a bicep twist and a double jointed elbow. With big beefy arms like his, you're really only going to get about 90 degrees, but that's still not too bad. You do, of course, get a regular ball hinge for the wrist. Going to the torso, you actually get a really good amount of range downwards, which is great for Bane. I mean, he's a wrestler, for Pete's sake. You're going to want him to get some good poses, and he's going to do that. I don't like this gap here, but otherwise it's not super noticeable. You can get a ton of side-leaning movement too, so that's really awesome. Of course, he can rotate too. For a huge figure like this, he's pretty well articulated. You can do a full splits too. That's very nice. Double jointed knee, get you a little over 90 degrees. You do get an ankle rocker. That's probably the only low point here is you're not really going to get much out of it. You know, you're going to get a little bit. His foot goes up that far, goes back that far, and you get a toe hinge. So overall, aside from the ankles, the articulation here is really solid. I want to talk about the aesthetic here for a second. I think they did a fantastic job with the paint here. You see you've got very light shading on the arms for his hair. That looks really good. His tube and everything over here is nice and shiny. Have all the painted details on his knuckles. His belt is painted. I believe it looks like there's very light shading on the pants too. All these details are nice and painted. The boots are nice and glossy. I love the shading done on the chest. It really brings out some detail to an otherwise relatively simple figure. And yeah, Mafex really knocked the aesthetic out of the park here. Very impressed with this. I thought for sure, you know, it's a simple design. It's kind of hard to mess up, but it's also kind of hard to get really good, you know? But Mafex did a great job here. Let's talk about the accessories. I'm going to put him there for a moment. Oh, and he has no problem standing up, unlike some figures we reviewed on this channel. So we do get an extra faceplate here, or mask plate, I should say. I actually think I prefer this one to the other one. Mine's a little scuffed up, as you can see. I wonder if I can... I'll have to... Well, actually, most of that looked like it came off a little bit. Anyways, it's a little scuffed up. It's not too bad. A touch of white paint will help that. You get a whole bunch of hands. You get two, like, karate chop hands. You get two grabbing hands. You get two more clenched kind of hands. Well, where's the other one go? Nah, here's one of them. Here's a more clenched kind of hand. You get a more relaxed set of hands. And then you get a pointing finger. Very nice. So very good set of hands right there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I mean, personally, for accessories wise, I think I would have preferred a little bit more, maybe an unmasked head, maybe a
battle damage head to show off, one of his recent fights with Batman or something. But otherwise, it's very good. And the faceplate is pretty easy to swap out too. Just comes out like that. Voila. I kind of wish it was just a whole new head, but I think this would have been kind of complex to swap out each time. So the mask faceplate works just fine. So overall, man, Mafex did an incredible job with this figure. I mean, he's super articulated. He's massive. And he's well painted too. My only gripes here really are the ankles are not great. I would have liked to see maybe one or two more accessories. Like, what would have been a good one? A swappable green tube that shows more of his venom. And maybe even a swappable pair of arms that has more like venom muscles. I really love the look of whenever they've got like the green shading for the arms. That would have been such a cool addition. But otherwise, this Bane is really good. I mean, he looks like he just popped out of the comic. Mafex did a great job here. So I think I'm going to give Bane a... Man. Well, let's talk about the price really quick, too. It's about $90-ish, between 90 and 110, 115, depending on where you get him at. So that is rough. He is a big boy. I'll put a size comparison here, but that is rough. I think the price is really the only thing that brings him down, though, so I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I think a 9 is very fair here. Mafex did a fantastic job. They knocked him out of the park. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to be picking up this Bane figure or not. Or I think I'm actually a little late with this review. So let me know if you've already got him and what you think of him. Do you think 9 is a fair rating? If not, let me know what you guys think is. And until next time, I will see you guys later.